What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Best Family Homestead. And my doors made it overnight, so I think they'll probably be okay. Today I'm going to build the other door for this side, and I was going to get started on it last night, but then I had an idea of doing something a little bit different on this side than this side. Just why not? So we'll get started on that. I've got Robert's Jeep there, battery on the charge. I've gotten Aiden's Jeep and the 66 moved, so I have a little bit of room. Straighten up just a little bit, and these doors shouldn't take too awful long, and then I'll be able to get started cleaning up and putting stuff back, and sorting out my for sale stuff and all that kind of thing. So first things first, let's get this other set of doors made and get everything cleaned up under here, and then we'll go from there. So back to work. I got the live wire hooked up, and so far all the dogs are still in where they're supposed to be. Till they outsmart that one. Okay, so I've got this door made. I'm gonna go ahead and trim these edges a little bit closer here so they're not overlapping as much. And I'm gonna go ahead and hang this one because I changed my design a little bit as I went. I want to hang this one and get another good measurement with this one up so that I don't go through the same thing I did with that other one. So let's get started back on it. Well, you can saw I bumped this leg around a little bit, and when I built these, it was just quick shells. They are sturdy. They've had a lot of weight on them, but that one's a little bit different, but it's still really strong. Feels like some tin or no, it's opening right up. All right, so there we go. Yeah, I don't know, something's not right with one of them hinges. Yeah, I got it off a little bit right here. I'll have to take that one loose and fix it a little bit, but it'll work. I like it. I keep reminding myself these are doors for the garage. They don't need to be anything super duper fancy. So, all right, well, y'all said I'm gonna go to Cooper's and get dog food and get screws so I'm finished building this one. Give me $5. Which one I forgot to get? Definitely wasn't the dog food. But that's okay. I'm gonna keep going on stuff that I need to anyway. I've got to close in these sides with some mesh chicken wire, start cleaning all this mess up, getting it ready to start first thing in the morning so I don't have to clean up in the morning. Try and get in the habit of that. And we'll have time to get started on our little latches I'm gonna make. Oh, that explains a lot. Alright, well I kind of got used to stuff being neat here, so now it's bugging the crap out of me that I can't move around. So we're gonna go ahead and straighten up. I have shelves now to put, well I had shelves, but I have clean shelves that I can set all this stuff for tomorrow all nice and neat on, and that way we can get right at it. Like I said, I'm not trying to keep critters or mice or anything out of here. I've got about 5 million cats for that. I'm just trying to make sure the chickens don't get up here and poop and knock all my stuff off. I'm gonna have to find my regular stapler, my Sure Shot, because this one just keeps blowing through it. But I don't know where my regular stapler is, so at least I've got it up there now. The chickens won't worry about getting through it. And then I'll take a little piece of wood or metal or something and put there on the bottom. But that'll work. That's probably how I'll just leave it, just like this, and staple it, not even worry about it. And I got this other piece here. Oh, well, you know, I guess I really didn't need it down at the bottom because I'm not planning on worrying about it. So I'm glad I didn't put too many staples because I am going to need to go up and over there. Where that big hole is. I could see a chicken flying up there because I found eggs and stuff up there, going down in there, and then me not knowing it's there, and it'll die because it's too dumb to get out. Same thing on this. I think this piece will be long enough, so I'll spend a minute, see if I can find my ladder. But first, I want to go ahead and get a latch made for this side so I can make sure it works. All right, there it is. Very simple, not very pretty. When I really want to do a nice one, I'll just simply take and spray paint it and take a flat disc and round the corners off and stuff. But for cheap, quick, and effective, especially because see it can't slip open because it's so long. It goes far enough back on each door. I left a little bit of a lip there without that. Didn't really need to, but you know, open it up. There it goes. Like I said, I'll get a little bolt. I have plenty of them. I just gotta find one, and that'll make that a little bit easier to use. And then when you go close it, and done. Like this being out here, I mean, for one, if you really wanted to, you could just knock right through it. There's plastic chicken wire, so locking it up's no point. This is just quick and down and dirty. One of the easiest ways I know to make a latch. Now, you could probably buy a pre-made latch if you weren't a quasi hoarder like me and kept all kinds of scrap stuff around. But if you do, there you got it. That took me, well, most of it in real time, so maybe 10 minutes, including all the 5 minutes of looking for stuff. I'm really looking forward to not looking for stuff anymore soon. Closer. Like I said, I was really planning on finishing up that. Door today, this other door. And if I wasn't so scatterbrained, and I'd remembered the screws and the dog food, I would have got it. And yes, I had a list in my phone. I forgot to look at it. So, you know, the whole, hey, start making lists. I have lists made for my lists, like the lists that I've made. And then I lose the list, delete the list, forget I have the list, forget to look at the list. Yeah. But I got all the batteries charged. I got Robert's Jeep moved over to the driveway so we can trailer it home. 66 and Aiden's Jeep. Work a little bit more on Aiden's Jeep tomorrow. I did a little bit this morning, so he can get it down there. And now I can start, I got my big tarp moved over. Now I can start bringing stuff over here to put away. At least stuff I know, to make more room in that tent area. And I think I might actually do that. And it is kind of nice to have a place to put the stuff that you're going to be using the next day. So we got to get the one more shelf in there, wash one down and find it. But I believe it's coming together pretty nicely. I'm happy with it. 2 different types of doors and all. All right, well, I think I will. I think I'll grab some stuff I know's going to be sticking around and will be a much later date project, or stuff that I'm not going to need. Start putting some of it up. This goes to my granddad's 8-in Ford sitting over there in the driveway. It hooks up to the PTO, and then like that big planer that turns a big belt for a planer, corn shucker, I mean grinder, whatever you need to hook up to it. Problem is, they tried running it with the 8-in years ago and it didn't have enough power and it was too slow. So, but I've got to get the 8-in fixed anyway. One more thing added to the fix list. Now that's really just for me. Couple minutes, but just seeing that stuff up there, it's either seasonal or I know it's stuff I'm going to keep. That was down here in the way of where I could put usable stuff. It's symbolic that something's getting done. It started. So, yeah, I can deal with that. Well, got a good bit done today, I guess. It is Sunday, so I usually try to not beat myself up too much on Sundays. I'll be like, oh, you need to go fishing or relax or take a break. This is my break. I enjoy this stuff. And honestly, it's kind of hard to take a break when you know you got a laundry list. You got so much to do. And this shop has been weighing on my mind for months now. So maybe when the shop's done, I'll take a little break. I am going up to the mountain farm next week. Working vacation, I guess. Help Papa Hugh drop a big Fraser fir. I think I said spruce before, but I think it's a Fraser fir. And help him with some stuff he needs help with. So, but I'll be in the mountains, so it'll be kind of a vacation-ish. Alright guys, well, hope you liked this video. Make sure and like, subscribe, and share. And more will be getting done. A lot more. Getting much closer.